Hey everyone, we are on the MSC World America. It is a day, it is 8 in the morning, and what you're looking at is the view from the Yacht Club Lanai, and it is overlooking the main pool and then the Botanic pool, which is here. But so this is the Lanai, which is for Yacht Club, so you need to be in Yacht Club to get here. Just kind of wanted to show this because I don't think people have seen this as much as the other aspects of Yacht Club. So we're starting here today, and I just wanted to show you. It's a seating area. It's 8 in the morning, so there's really nothing going on. But you can see the lounges are really nice. They haven't set up the towels yet, but there will be towels. You can access from Yacht Club, but you actually have to exit Yacht Club to go to the main elevator bank and then through these other doors. Or you can actually use these stairs over here. But before we do that, I want to come back over here. So right down here, this is the top 20, which is for Urea, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But you could see that Yacht Club has these padded loungers, and there'll be blue towels. And then Urea has the top 20, which is only to Urea, the spa guests. Don't have any padding on the chairs. They're still comfortable chairs. There's traditional chairs from the rest of the ship, but they have white towels. And then the rest of the ship has gray towels. So if you're wondering what the difference is, that's the difference. Not a huge difference. But the top 20, and I'm going to try to show this to you, actually has a really nice seating area and has a hot tub here. Sorry about the jump. Has a hot tub there, and then has a hot tub over here, which we're going to go take a look at because there's no one in it. So it's actually a nice time to take a look at it because I don't want to take pictures of actual guests because I think that's very rude. So I'm going to do my best not to do that. But what we have here is this is the other hot tub that's for Urea. So if you're in that level of suites, you have two huge hot tubs that overhang the ship, and then you also have a little shower, and then this huge area here. And this is open to all Yacht Club guests as well. So if you wanted to go from Yacht Club proper, which is up there, to the Lanai, which is also Yacht Club, and then go to the top 20, it is as simple as using the sets of stairs right over here. It's actually really convenient. So now we're actually on the Urea deck. So like I said, this is the top 20 on MSC World America, and you can see there's a huge bar where you can get all your favorite drinks. It's very early in the morning, so no one is here. That's why I'm trying to shoot early. And then you can see down below us is a botanic pool. So if you're in Yacht Club and you want extra space, you can come here. It's almost never crowded, and the tropical party for Yacht Club is held in this space because there's no open space in Yacht Club for that Yacht Club party, which is interesting. So here is another hot tub that overhangs the ocean, but if we wanted to go up to Yacht Club proper, this is usually closed. So it's early in the morning, so all the workers are moving on through to try to get to their work areas faster. So now we're back on the Yacht Club Lanai, which is a nice big space. And we're back here, and I'm delaying because there's a guest that I don't want to film. I am part of Yacht Club, just I'm not sneaking up here because I don't think people should do that. Just because some people pay a lot of money for this, and they want their privacy. It's their vacation, and people that are doing this for their own profit, their YouTube profit, really need to respect the guests. I'm a guest. I pay for my own trips. I get no money for any videos that I ever make. I don't want to. I will never accept any endorsements ever because I don't like that. This is never paid content. This is not my full-time job. And I prefer it that way, always. Because then you get my real opinion as a paying guest like all of you watching. Just so you know, since we're on the Lanai and we're looking at Yacht Club, right here, this is the steps to go up to Yacht Club proper. So, like I said, we're on the Lanai. The towels have not been set yet, so that's why it looks a little bare. But right here is a balcony cabin. So if you take a balcony cabin right against the Lanai, you may have guests very close to your space. And I'm going to be very quiet here, and I'm not going to show anything inappropriate. But those are balconies right there, right near the public space. So it could be noisy. And now we're going to go up into Yacht Club proper. And I'm not sure if there's anyone up here, so I don't want to film anyone. So let's go up and over. And this is a view from up on top. The beautiful deck. And like I said, it's very early in the morning. It's like 8:10 at this point. And there's mostly just workers, staff up here who are absolutely incredible. And you can see each lounger is set up. Is starting to get it set up for guests. They're nice and comfortable, fully adjustable. And this is all Yacht Club. And there's lots of shade for people that want shade. Then you do have these mini cabana-like setups. And those are usually reserved for the certain suite guests, like President's Suite or whichever suite they happen to be. And you notice that it got a lot quiet. So you can see this one is for the Royal Suite, and it comes with like a cooler, and they'll bring you drinks. But to be honest, every Yacht Club guest up here will be basically waited on. So you really don't necessarily need to be in a huge suite to enjoy being waited on. So that's just, and I don't know why you would need a cooler, because they will bring you a cool drink. There is, however, no bar up on the Yacht Club deck. We are on deck 22, I think. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't remember the deck number. But I've just changed so many decks. So this is the top deck of Yacht Club, and it's really great. I will show you. There's a ramp here, so if you have some mobility issues, you can use the ramp, or you can use the stairs to get to the pool. And I will say that when I looked at this pool on videos, I thought, oh my gosh, this pool is so tiny. It's tiny. In videos, it's tiny. In real life, this is probably the perfect size. It really accommodates the Yacht Club guests, and today will be the busiest time it will ever be. But you know what? It's actually pretty good. And you can see it's 4.3 feet deep, 1.20 meters. Very relaxing. These are probably the most popular seats on the ship, and some people have reserved their chairs with towels, which is outrageously frustrating, so please don't do that. If you come over this way, you will see there's a hot tub, and just like every hot tub on board this ship, it is not hot, it is warm. There is a shower area, so you can clean up before and or after. And just a reminder, if you're jumping in now, that the Yacht Club right now is empty, because I think it's 8:20 a.m. So it's very early. It's the day after the white party. Everyone is sleeping in. We have very few people that are actually out here, and I'm going to do my best not to get any of them on video, because I would not like that myself. Down these stairs, this is the Yacht Club Bar and Grill. It takes over the buffet area that's available on other ships. There is no Yacht Club buffet on World America. That might be a separate review. I will tell you, I'm not a big fan of that. So this is the other side of the Yacht Club pool deck. There's always water. Later there will be constant bar service up here. They have a rolling cart for the bar, and then up ahead there's an umbrella that opens up. You could also get down to the Lanai from the stairs at the end of this. I don't want to bother the gentleman down there, who is actually a really nice guy. I've talked to him many times. And that's the other thing. You'll find that the yacht club guests, most of them are very, very approachable, very friendly. There's not much attitude, if any attitude. So I think it's just a really nice experience. And then I'm going to do the overhang of the yacht club grill. And I'm going to walk down there, but I'm not going to be able to take too much video because there are people down there. But I wanted to give you a full tour of the outdoor decks of Yacht Club all in one video. Because when I was looking for videos, deciding whether I'm going to book or not, I had to look at World Europa videos, and it is slightly different. Slightly. So, but I think we're going down these stairs. There is an elevator that will take you to each one of these floors. There are no indoor stairs to get down to the bar and grill, but there is an elevator, and you can see here is a door. There's a bathroom down here as well, and each table is now set up for brunch. And I'm not going to be able to take a video because there's actually people at the bar, but we're going to move past and try to be really subtle about this because I don't want to interfere with anyone's actual vacation. So here we go. I'm going to switch over. Hold on one second. And then here we have the actual bar area where you can order drinks if you want to walk up, but most likely people will come and serve you. So I'm going to have to stop the video now because there's more people and I don't want to interrupt. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mini tour of the outdoor areas of the World America. Hey everyone, this is a video from the MSC World America. It is a sea day and it is about 8:25 in the morning. So this is pretty empty at the moment. And I'm trying to do that when no one is actually on the decks while I'm filming. But this is the Yacht Club Bar and Grill. And you could see there's employees here and they're all incredible. They've actually already waited on us, so I'm trying to make it look like I don't want attention because they will come up and ask, but I wanted to share this space with you and then show you a little bit of the menu. So you can see here, so it's since it's 8:30 in the morning, we're looking at the breakfast menu. Here, let me get you in the shade. So basically you can order anything from here. And in the past, the Yacht Club had a buffet, and it would have been buffet, and you could order pancakes and eggs made to order. On this ship, it works different. There's no actual buffet. There's no real bar here. You can see there's no bar to walk up to and sit at. You can walk up and you can place an order, and they will do juices and all that fun stuff. But for breakfast, this is pretty much it. And then you ask to customize things. They have desserts for later, and then they also have later, I think starting at 11 or 12. Honestly, I can't figure out the schedule. It's sometime near noon. They start and they serve lunch. And you can customize some of this. There's a pasta of the day. It usually has some sort of meat in it, so vegetarians, good luck. I have not tried the braised black lentils, which I probably should because I'm trying to try everything that's vegetarian on the menu because I am vegetarian. I did have the club sandwich modified, and that was very good. The French fries are traditional fries served all across the ship. The grilled cheese was okay, wasn't great. The breakfast is typically pretty good. However, shockingly, the waffles that are served here seem to be the same waffles that are served in the main buffet. So that's weird. I just want to show you on each table what the setup is because it's kind of nice. So on each table, they will set it up with the different jams, and they'll bring out butter too. But the jams are really good. I highly recommend them. And then I want to say, and you can get them in any store really if you want to search around the international section because I think they're Wilkins and Sons, which is British. So this is the view from the Yacht Club Bar and Grill. And then if you remember from a previous video, if you want to go look at it, please do, where I did a walkthrough. And you can see up here, this is the outdoor Yacht Club pool. So this is very nice. This is not open for dinner. It's breakfast and lunch only. And then there are certain items that are on the menu that you can order to your chair at the pool upstairs. And they are marked on the menu with a little like to-go kind of thing. Sundeck delivery available. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it out of the sun. Sundeck delivery is the salad and sandwiches. So you could just sit up at the pool all day, get drinks and food, which is really nice. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.